Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Power Lunch Thursday. Here, you're going to learn to balance your life and live your dreams. Presented by MarQue Munday. She's our performance speaker and coach here today. So each Thursday, we're going to present a new tool or a tip or even a guest speaker to help you discover and live your dream life. So make sure you save this time in your schedule each week to join us. So MarQue is a John Maxwell certified coach, speaker, and teacher, and she's the author of the book, 7 Steps to Discovering and Living Your Dream Life. She's originally from New York, and MarQue tapped her way to Las Vegas as a world-famous Radio City Rockette. And she's here today to uplift you, educate you, and inspire you to balance your life and live your dreams. So let's welcome MarQue.
It's MarQue. This is Power Lunch Thursday, and I want to thank you again, Ryan, for being available for me to do such a wonderful and lovely introduction. Everybody remember that Ryan is our voiceover actor, and he is available to be your voiceover actor as well for your products and services and to help you out where you may need promotion or just a voiceover to promote some of your services, products, and the things that you are doing. All right. Power Thursday is a time for us again to go through our Balance Your Life to Live Your Dreams, Discover and Live Your Dream Life, and our 7 components: spirituality, health and fitness, wellness and beauty, travel and leisure, arts, entrepreneurship, entertainment, finance, and mentorship. And last week we did a video recording and I coupled the 2, finance and mentorship, together because I call them cyclical. These are things that you want to use the law or grab onto the law of circulation. This week, we are in the summer in July now, and I want to make sure that we are staying on top of our wellness, our health, fitness, and wellness. So I'm kind of coupling wellness and beauty and fitness, health and fitness. And the reason I say that is here we are in the summer months and everybody wants to now, have their beach body and jump out there in their bikinis, go to the beach, be at the pool, go on vacation, all that great stuff. But it takes preparation to do that. And our preparation starts previous to the actual date that we want to get out there. So I'm not going to tell you that it's ever too late to get started, especially when you're jumping into your health and your fitness and your wellness. So I am going to put in a Pilates light workout so that if you'd like to begin and implement a workout in your life, that you'll have a few things to get you started. I have a few different programs that are also available online for you. Back in the day, I would say I have DVDs, but we don't use DVDs anymore, do we? I have some online workouts that are available for you. I am a certified Pilates instructor, so therefore, working out your health and your fitness and staying in shape for the well-being of your life and for you to continue on, grow your endurance so that you can reach those goals, dreams, aspirations, and desires. And the funny thing about preparation is I always say that you should stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And again, as we're balancing, we want to make sure that we do have a regimen in our life for our health and fitness, our wellness. I also want to talk about just a little bit making sure you have a nutritional regimen that is going on for yourself. What you put in your body is very important, as well as the nutritional food that you are taking and supplements that you're taking so that your body has what it needs so that you have the fuel to continue going forward. We talk about mental health a lot these days, and mental health can be attributed to your nutritional health, as well as many other things that happen in our society. But right now, as we're looking at health and your wellness, we want to make sure that you have a dietary plan, a food plan, a menu that works for your personal self. I know that if I pile up on starch and complex carbohydrates at this particular time in my life, I'm not burning them. My metabolism is not moving as fast as it did when I was younger. And so I will tend to take on weight, pack on those pounds, as we would say. And so complex carbohydrates, starch, those foods, I make sure that I'm taking them in small portion. So they are not a primary when I'm sitting down to a meal, although they are very good and I do enjoy them. I happen to take on a vegan diet for myself these days, and sometimes a little pesky, as I say, to allow myself to have fish. But that is so I have some protein that's coming in, and the omega-369s that I get from fish. So you have to look at what is best for your body, what works best, and will give you ultimately your endurance and the best health and endurance for you to continue moving forward. It's really important that we not get stuck on the fads or those things that say they offer a quick fix. Really and truly, you want to be self-aware of what actually works for you. Some people eat by their blood type. That is a way to do it. Some are experiencing or experimenting with the keto diet these days and learning how fat is a necessary part of your diet. If you do not allow your body to have fat in some form in your food nutrition, your body starts to actually hold on to it so that it won't burn it, because it feels like, oh my gosh, she's not going to give me, or he's not going to give me anymore. I better keep this. I better keep this. And so you begin storing weight that way. But these are all different ways. And I would encourage you to find out what works best for your particular culture, background, health, body type, blood type, and all of those wonderful things that can help you find the best food plan. I don't like to say diet because that always means that I can't have something, or it gives the connotation that I've got to stop myself from something. Now, we can have it all in moderation, but the key word in that is moderation. And what's moderate for you may be different for me, and vice versa. So again, it is looking at self and understanding what self needs, what your body needs. As far as that workout, let's flip forward, and I'll put a little samplet in for you. And if you want to join in with it, by all means, you can play it back and have a little workout for yourself. All right, again, this is our Power Lunch Thursday. We will be back live next week on our Zoom. So I encourage you to invite a friend. We are going to continue to chunk through our 7 components so that we can balance our life and live our dreams. We are in the summer month, so I know it's pretty hot out there. We want to make sure we stay hydrated. Remember that your body is like 76% water. So we want to make sure we're staying hydrated. And you can do that a couple of different ways. You know, electrolytes are really good. So Pedialytes and water, alkalinity, those things are very helpful to keep you hydrated. So let's make sure that we do that. And coming into next week, as we chunk through our 7 components, we're going to continue to pick out, and hopefully we can talk about the health and beauty, health and fitness, and wellness and beauty. Yes? All right. And we'll see about looking at a workout. I was challenged to do some Pilates in the plaza. So I'm actually looking forward to that. So we're going to get ready for that later on in our season. All right, it's MarQue. This is Power Lunch Thursday. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Please share, please post, please comment. Make sure you comment, okay? If you haven't already liked and subscribed, I'd ask that you do that as well. Pass it on to a friend. Remember, this is Balance Your Life to Live Your Dreams, our power lunch on Thursdays, 7 steps to discovering and living your dream life. I do believe that you can achieve and you will receive an extraordinary life of passion and purpose, your dream life. Help us build our community so that we can partner with you and support you on your goals and aspirations, the things that you're desiring to accomplish in this life today. All right, check out the workout, and I will see you on Zoom next week.
My name is MarQue, and I will be your instructor for this beginner core centering Pilates mat workout. Pilates is based on lengthening and strengthening from your core center. It was invented by a man named Joseph Pilates back in the early 1900s. As a certified Pilates instructor, my training was done through Pulsar Education. We will be using the principles from the Pulsar Education course: concentration, breathing, body alignment, centering, balance, and mind-body coordination. Let us start with breathing. We're going to think of breathing wide and to the side, filling the lower lobes in the back and the diaphragm with air as we expand outward, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, drawing the ribs closed. Inhaling through the nose, wide and to the side, and exhaling through the mouth, drawing the ribs close together down towards the pelvis. Feeling the air funnel down towards the pelvis as we exhale. Inhale through the nose, expanding out to the sides, and exhaling through the mouth, funneling the ribs down close towards the pelvic bone. We will continue that breathing through all of our exercises. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let the lips just part lightly, letting the air funnel out. Think of your neck being relaxed. Your tongue is lightly sitting in your mouth, and you just want to feel as if you could drool, just like a baby. That's the type of breathing we want. No tension in the neck. Keep it nice and soft. No tension in the shoulders. And when we inhale, make sure we do not raise the shoulders. We don't breathe. We let them stay down, long away from the ears. Inhaling, expanding wide into the side. And exhaling as we draw the ribs together, funneling them down towards the pelvic bone. Okay? We're going to lay down onto our back now, and we're going to practice some breathing before we start our first exercise. Begin by just laying yourself down, turning yourself on your side, sliding out, and then rolling onto your back, nice and easy. Okay? We'll be in a parallel position with our legs hip-width apart and our feet flat on the floor. Think of your foot as a tripod. The first and fifth metatarsal, that's your big toe, and your pinky toe, the first and fifth metatarsal, and your heel being the tripod, directly into the floor. As your sacrum, the flat aspect of your tailbone, is flat into the mat, your hip bones are directly parallel to the ceiling. So if you had a board, you could place a coffee cup and it would sit firm and flat. That leaves a space under the lower back. Your thoracic region is placed on the mat, and then there's a space under your neck, which is the cervical spine area, which is lifted from the mat and the back of your head. From this position, we're just going to inhale wide into the side and exhale, drawing the ribs together and funneling the air down towards the pelvis bone, drawing the ribs together. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. As you exhale, you want to think of your belly button going to your spine. So draw it in as you inhale wide into the side and exhale. Again, drawing the ribs down, funneling the air out, sending it down towards the pelvic bone. Inhale wide into the side And exhale, pulling the belly button to the spine. You want to think of your abdominals as going concave, making a C curve, slouching down towards the mat. Again, holding your neutral space, so keeping the space under your lower back. Think of that as a grape space, a very small space that's between your lower back and the mat itself. Inhale wide into the side and exhale. Part the lips, no tension in the neck. Inhale wide to the side and exhale. Work from neutral to posterior, okay? Again, with your breathing, widen to the side as you inhale through the nose. As you exhale, deepen through your abdominals, softening your ribs and closing them together, allowing the sacrum to turn up, pelvis going up, deepening the lower back into the floor to posterior. That's an exhale. Inhale back to neutral. And exhale, deepening through, closing the ribs down, hollowing the abdominals out, and letting the lower back go into the floor, exhaling. Again, inhale back to neutral. Sacrum is flat. Exhale, allowing the air to part out of the lips, lower back going into the floor, imprinting the spine. Shoulders are wide into the side. Inhale back to neutral. And exhale into a deep posterior tilt. Last time, inhale back to neutral. Let us begin by bringing the arms just slightly up towards the ceiling, parallel. As we exhale, we're going to draw the arms down towards the mat. Think of the neck lifting long, extending the spine through the top of the head, and the chin going into the sternum. As we hollow out the abdominals, exhaling as we move up. Take your inhale, the arms come back up. And exhale, drawing the arms down, hollowing out the abdominals as you exhale. Inhale, the arms go back up towards the ceiling, and exhale, the chin draws in towards the sternum, hollowing the abdominals out as you exhale. Inhale, wide into the side, and exhale, drawing the hands down towards the mat. Now, as we exhale, we want the shoulders to be long and away from the ears. We don't want them to lift up or pull forward. Inhale and exhale as we sweep the hands down towards the mat, hollowing out the abdominals. Very nice. Inhale. And now exhale and rest as we move on to the assisted roll-up. Your hands will be placed behind the thighs. You'll use your thighs as a ladder to walk yourself up. Again, your gaze is going to be forward to the ceiling to begin. You'll take your inhale. As you exhale, draw your chin into your sternum, and you're actually going to walk yourself to a sitting position. One vertebrae at a time as you lift up, hollowing those abdominals out, and sitting tall on the top with your back nice and straight. So now you're lifted nice and long, a neutral sitting position. Feet are still parallel, you're still hip width apart, okay? We'll take an inhale at the top, hands are behind the thighs. Take your inhale, you're going to allow your chin to fold into your sternum. Inhale, that posterior tilt, allowing your lower back to round down one vertebrae at a time. Walk the hands back down the thighs as you roll into the mat, one vertebrae at a time, hollowing the abdominals out to a neutral position. Take the inhale at the bottom. Exhale, holding the chin into the sternum, walking up the back of the thighs, going into your posterior tilt, and walking up one vertebrae at a time, hollowing out. Inhale at the top, lifting the back long, sitting high. Very nice. Take your inhale, walking the hands back down, allowing yourself to go into a posterior tilt, aiming your sacrum down, walking the hands down the back of the thighs, one vertebrae at a time, and back to your neutral position. Inhale, float the chin into the sternum, hollowing out the abdominals into a posterior tilt, walking the hands up the back of the thighs, one vertebrae at a time, gazing at the belly button. Inhale, sitting nice and tall at the top. Take your inhale, And posterior tilt, allowing the sacrum to aim itself down towards the mat, deepening the belly button to the spine, chin folding into the sternum, walking the hands down the thighs, shoulders are wide and to the side. Inhale at the bottom in neutral. Exhale, chin floats into the sternum, hollowing the abdominals out, posterior tilt, walking the hands up the back of the thighs, rounding out, hollowing over a ball. Take your inhale, aim those sits bones down and sit nice and tall. Last time, inhale at the top and rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Take the gaze into the belly button, hollowing the abdominals out, walking the hands down the back of the thighs, laying down into your neutral position. We are core centering through the center of the abdominals. The abdominals are in 4 parts. You have your transverse abdominals, which are your low abdominals, like across your seatbelt line. Okay, then you have your obliques on the side, the internal and external obliques, and then your rectus abdominals, which go straight through the rectus abdominal or your 6-pack. Think of it as the 6-pack. Okay, what we're going to do this time, as we inhale, we're going to bring the arms up again. As we exhale, we're going to draw ourselves up. And this will be the prep position for the 100, or the signature piece of Pilates. You're going to take 5 inhales through the nose, allowing the diaphragm to lift, widen to the side as you're breathing. And exhale, deepening through the abdominals, exhaling through the mouth 5 times. And you'll be patting the hands as if you're patting water. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Take a long inhale and lower yourself back down. Very nice. Now drawing the legs up into a tabletop position, we're going to place the right hand on the right ankle, drawing that knee in towards you. The left hand on the inside of the right knee, extending the left leg long. Your head and your focus will be up to the ceiling, just ahead of you, straight to the ceiling. You are still in your neutral position. You'll take your inhale, and when you exhale, that's when you're going to switch the legs. Inhale, exhale, and switch. As you exhale, the belly button pulls into the spine. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, and exhale, switch. Beautiful. Bring the legs in. Allow yourself to roll over the sacrum. So now you are in the slight posterior tilt. This time, let's elongate the arms in front of us. Take your inhale. Sweep yourself up, lifting your chin into your sternum. The right hand placed again on the ankle, left hand on the inside of the right knee. Extend the left leg long, holding yourself up in this cradled position. Shoulders are wide into the side so that they're long and away, not up by the ears, but wide into the side. Take your inhale, exhale, and switch. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Again, inhale, exhale, and switch, pulling the belly button to the spine. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Very nice. Inhale, bring the knees in towards you. And exhale, lower your back down to the floor, lowering your head. Take an inhale and exhale. Core centering through the abdominals. Take yourself a rest now if you need to get water. Roll yourself onto your side and sit tall. Let's move on to doing some leg work. Draw those feet back up. Pull yourself down towards the bottom of your mat. And let's roll down back to the mat, assisting ourselves. Remember, our sacrum is aiming down towards the mat as we pull the belly button to the spine, hollowing out as we roll down one vertebrae at a time. Back to our neutral position. We have our feet placed on the floor, hip width apart, and the ball that we have here, just in case for tracking, you put the ball between the knees, and that'll keep you hip width apart, okay? We're gonna keep ourselves in our neutral position. Let's just start with a leg extension, extending from the knees. We have the ball placed at the knees. We're in neutral position. Our shoulders are wide into the side. We'll take an inhale. Remember, we're inhaling into the diaphragm. The shoulders don't lift. Wide into the side, we inhale. As we exhale, we're going to extend the leg straight out from the ball. Take an inhale, draw it in. Placing the foot back on the floor where it came from, and exhale. Lifting the opposite leg. Now the sacrum is staying flat into the floor. Inhale, and exhale, and lift. We're holding on to that ball. Our toes are pointed. Plantar flex. Inhale, and exhale. Send the energy away from you. Again, hollowing those abdominals out, pulling the belly button to the spine. Inhale, and exhale. Long and away. Think of extending that leg long and away. Inhale, it draws back to the floor. And exhale. Now you're not teeter-tottering over your pelvis. You're keeping it flat. So your coffee cup or your teacup stays firm. Inhale. And exhale. Sending that leg, extending it out long. Inhale, draw the foot back to the floor. And exhale and lift. And two more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Last one on the left side. And exhale. Very nice. Inhale, draw that foot in. And from here, we're going into bridging. The setup with the leg extension was a setup for our bridging. Again, we're staying in neutral position. This is spine articulation from the base of the spine. Our hands are long, our shoulders are wide and to the side. Think of an X across your back. That'll keep the right shoulder slid back and down as if it's connected into the left hip pocket, and the opposite with the left arm, slid back and down, connected into the right hip pocket. Hands are placed again to the side. I'm going to move my arm to the side so you can see the articulation through the lower spine. You'll inhale. As you exhale, turn the pelvis under. The sacrum goes right into the floor, and we're going to roll up. Think of your knees going into the corner between the ceiling and the wall, and you're rolling up just to the thoracic region. That's behind the bra line for the ladies, at the mid-back for the men. Take an inhale at the top, softening your ribs, drawing them towards the pelvis, lowering one vertebrae at a time as you fold back into the mat, keeping the hips lifted all the way until it's time for the sacrum to come down after the lower lumbar reaches the floor, and back to your neutral position. Okay? Your gaze is taken straight up to the ceiling. Hands are lightly placed to the side. As you're rolling up, bar against pressing into the mat with your hands. We're articulating through the lower spine. Take your inhale from your neutral position, wide to the side. Exhale as you deepen the lower lumbar into the mat, turning the pelvis up, sending the energy over the knees as you lift one vertebrae at a time, coming up to the thoracic region. Hold yourself at the top, take an inhale.
I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Please share, please post, please comment. Make sure you comment, okay? If you haven't already liked and subscribed, I'd ask that you do that as well. Pass it on to a friend. Remember, this is Balance Your Life to Live Your Dreams, our power lunch on Thursdays, 7 steps to discovering and living your dream life.